guys, welcome back. Okay, let's see if someone will stop us.
Prototype ship, you are cleared for takeoff. We'll begin the test on your departure.
Undock.
Recording test flight data. Please adhere to the scheduled flight plan and let us know if you have any issues.
Engine, shield, ballistas, grav drive, jump, tab, not soul system, the key, where's the key? Crix over here. Jump. This is now your home ship. I'm gone, I tell you. Ooh, we made it. God damn it, I should have put that in. Oh, it doesn't matter. Hail. No, we don't need to hail. We need to dock. Board.
Welcome back, Rook. Looks like you got a new toy for me. Go on in and give everyone the lowdown. We'll take care of things from here.
We'll secure that ship for you.
We'll secure that ship for you.
Ship's being brought back to the dock.
A previous ship. Hey. I got a new ship, yeah? Okay.
You know, I've always wondered, if someone made a mess on this station, would anyone even notice?
Are you thinking what I'm thinking, Sarah? Because I want to. Oh, but let's get to the legacy, right? Let's get to the legacy. Let's see what they have to say. Rook. Yeah, I'm the Rook. I'm the Rook who pursued the trail of the legacy.
Nice to know Neva was right about you. It's good to have a promising rookie with the fleet.
Couldn't have done it without you.
I won't deny I helped. Let's hope the compensation reflects that, huh?
Yeah.
Anyway, I believe I owe you a drink. It's the last time I'm paying, of course. Because if Delgado's right about Crix's legacy,
Rook.
you've earned more than your fair share already with that comm spike.
Crix's legacy is as good as ours. Nobody wastes my time. That legacy better be real.
Yeah, and I had to feign my surprise to make sure I didn't rat you out. But thanks for trusting me with that info all the same. Us Rooks have to stick together.
Nobody wastes my time. That legacy better be real.
You read my mind. I don't like the thought of putting my routes in jeopardy over an old story. But I respect Delgado and I believe he's onto something. What that is, though, remains to be seen.
Discovering Crix's legacy would solve one of the settled system's great mysteries. Oh, I'm as curious and excited as anyone to see what we'll find.
Oh.
Anyway, I've kept you long enough. Now that you've had your drink and my debt is paid, it's time for you to give Delgado the good news.
Alright. Speak to Delgado. Come, Sarah. Let's get to Delgado. Where do we go? I guess over here. I'm guessing over here. Upstairs. Talk.
Jasmine tells me that you not only brought us the comms fight, but an entire prototype UC ship. I'm impressed with you. Very impressed.
I thought the fleet could use some extra spare parts. Where's my ship?
Should have taken the compliment, Brooke. Dale doesn't give those out often. Juan gave us the full rundown of your little smash and grab operation. She gave you some really high praise. Said you were a pro.
And from what I hear, receiving praise from Juan Dayu is quite an accomplishment. All in all, a job well done. Now, on to the business at hand. Jasmine, are you there?
Yep, I'm here, boss. What's up?
How's it going?
I already have 2 of my crew tearing the ship apart from one end to the other. Comm spike shouldn't be too tough to extract. I'm looking forward to seeing what those UC techs have been up to.
Keep me posted. All right. That leaves our electromagnetic atmosphere problem. And I think we've discovered a solution. There's a corporation in the city of Neon called Generdyne. They're responsible for the massive conduction grid that powers the city. We get our hands on their electrical absorption tech, and Jasmine swears she can tame it to handle Bannock 4.
I'm sticking my neck out there based on a guess. What's the conduction grid?
It's the giant shroud that covers the entire city. Big ugly thing that Generdyne uses to absorb lightning strikes.
Okay.
When you arrive in Neon, I'm sure your contact will fill you in with all the boring details.
I'll have to eat that, Jessica.
You damn right she can. My girl can piece together a jump engine with her eyes shut. Literally, I've seen her do it. Lost good money on that bet.
All right, let's not get carried away. Now, why don't you give us the info on our Neon contact?
You get to meet up with the lovely
Estelle
Vincent.
Okay.
She's had her deft little fingers on the pulse of Neon for some time now. Whatever info you need, I guarantee she can get it.
Estelle is one of the most reliable captains we have in the fleet. If I want something done, there's none of the typical bullshit. It gets done, and afterward, we all split the cash. No. There is no getting along here. You are going to do everything she asks. Follow her instructions to the letter. She is valuable to the fleet. You piss her off and we lose her as a contact, you're going to be answering to me.
Understood. We'll do our best to remain on her good side.
Never mind the good side. You'd be better off appealing to her bank account. That is what drives her.
Estelle will be waiting at Madame Sauvage's place.
Madame Sauvage's
I
place,
say
okay.
don't keep her waiting. But chances are she won't mind. Girl loves her liquor.
And keep your eyes on the prize. Neon's one big distraction for people like us. So I want you focused. We are one step away from Quix's legacy, and we cannot afford any screw-ups.
Okay. That's it? That's it, okay, good. I'm here. God damn it. And again, I'm wrong? Ah, you can, that's a shortcut. Okay. And where's my ship? Bart, my ship. Yes.
That was fun.
That was really fun. Luckily nothing went wrong.
What can I do for you, boss?
I wouldn't have liked that. Definitely wouldn't have liked that. Okay, sit in the pilot seat. And dock. Off to Volley E. Volley E. Let's do it like this though. Oh no, let's go to the Vigilante. Yes, let's do it. I am starting to like these pirate guys though. But it's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna be convinced into their story. They are thieves, murderers. Although I
Hey
am
there,
too.
how's it going?
Okay. And dock. Here we go. On board. By now we know our way. That's good. Another good mission.
Everything looks clear.
Everything looks clear.
It's tough not seeing that.
Let's talk to her. Toft?
The commander appreciates the sacrifice you've made, going undercover.
No.
I'll be here if you have any more questions.
It seems you had quite the eventful mission on your hands. You still have the Crimson Fleet's trust, and you were able to spare lives in the process.
Yes. Station without getting caught was quite tricky. Given that it was a UC station, I thought it best not to hurt anyone. I was mass reacting to the whole thing.
And on behalf of the United Colonies and Commander Natara, thank you.
I assure you, we'd never harm anyone from the United Colonies without provocation, Commander.
Excuse me, sir. I hate to interrupt, but there's still the matter of the comm spike to discuss.
Yes, of course, Lieutenant. Time is short, and we should get to the matter at hand. Please give me your report.
Gladiator has Jasmine Durant working on the Comspike. A cargo ship captain named Juan helped me get on the station. Will we be arresting her? What do you mean time is short? Okay, let this
It's
come.
just a matter of time before she reverse engineers it to fit the fleet's purposes. So what does Delgado have you doing next? Has he solved the Bannock 4 problem?
Yes. Contact grid in neon is the key.
The conduction grid?
That's brilliant. But is it actually possible? It's 80-year-old tech. Sorry, sir. The conduction grid is how neon generates its power.
Yeah, we
It
know.
essentially absorbs lightning strikes and converts it to usable energy.
We know.
It would take a hell of an engineer to modify the technology to handle Bannock 4's EM field. An engineer, like Jasmine Durand.
That's the case. Inform our contacts on Neon that our operative will be touching down there in the near future.
Absolutely, sir.
And before you depart, I wanted you to know that your efforts are helping us gain interest among my superiors. They're finally beginning to believe that we can take down the Crimson Fleet and make amends for the UC's embarrassing mistake.
I'm pleasant. They're finally taking you seriously. Aren't you concerned that the fleet is getting close to Crix's legacy? What embarrassing mistake. If I survive that long, I hope that means I'm getting a pay increase. I'm pleased they'll finally take you seriously. If I survive that long.
You've already come this far, which makes you the most resourceful operative in SysDef's history.
If we move in and attack the fleet now, we might not have the resources to bring them down. In addition, they're holding all the tech you need to get to Crix's legacy, so the smartest move is to let you get to it and then bring it to us.
I'm confident that once Crix's legacy is in our possession, we'll get the support we need from my superiors to take the fleet down. All right, I suppose that's all for now. I'll be looking forward to your next report. Good luck. And please, Be careful.
Be careful. Cool.
There's something I need to talk to you about.
Oh, Sarah wants to talk. Yes.
Thanks for taking time to chat. I really need a friendly ear right about now.
Okay.
I received a message from Constellation and it's given me a lot to think about.
Okay. If it's an emergency of some sort, we can head there right away.
No, it's nothing like that. It's just a list of requests, things I would normally handle if I was there. But I'm not. I'm out here instead with you.
I feel like you know you're responsible. You feel like you're ignoring your responsibilities. Is that as I'm keeping you away from the lodge?
You're not keeping me out here. I am. Just... Here, let me explain. Before I joined Constellation, I served for 8 years as the head of the Navigator Corps, until the UC decided to axe the department.
Bad run for anything government related?
Had we notched some significant achievements, I'd agree with you. You see, the top brass demanded press-worthy discoveries to justify the spending, and money was tight after the war. Shutdown was inevitable. At the end of the day, I was in charge, so the blame obviously fell on my shoulders. Well, perhaps it was easy for you, but my obligations to the UC didn't allow me to simply pick up and leave. Sorry. I'm just... Things are tough for me right now, and I need you to listen.
I'm listening,
You once told me that you favored the journey over the destination. So I'm hoping you'll understand what I'm trying to say. I failed because I was more concerned about exploring the stars than pushing a pencil.
No one would have pushed harder than you. No matter how hard you fight, there are some battles you can't win. It wasn't your calling. Your division never had a single significant discovery, no matter how hard you fight.
That's just it, though. They left me to my own devices, and yet I somehow screwed everything up.
Calm down, Sarah.
Well, that brings us to this message now, doesn't it? Call it whatever you want. My drive, my initiative, my optimism. It's been my greatest strength and my worst nightmare. It elevates me to these positions of authority, but all I want to do is explore, not sit and make sure the accounts are balanced.
You're afraid that your absence will cause Constellation to collapse.
Yes, exactly.
Oh.
If it's obvious to you, imagine how obvious it is to someone like Barrett or Matteo. Oh, they must be itching to replace me by now. God damn it.
Don't worry, Sarah, we'll figure this out together.
Oh my god. I'm so sorry. Oh, here you are trying to help me and I'm yelling at you. You have to understand. Once Aja retired, I lost the only person that gave a damn.
I guess I'm nobody.
Oh, of course.
No, not a flirt, not yet.
Just the fact that you took time to listen means a lot. Look, I've already
A little
taken
bit of
up
guilt
too much
tripping
of your
here.
time, and honestly,
Sorry,
I'm
Sarah.
exhausted. But thank you for being there and listening. It helped. It really did.
Okay. Okay, so now you.
At
Okay.
ease.
do for you?
Arrival prisoners. Will I have access to any SysDev resources while I'm undercover? What other background information can you give me on the fleet?
They're pirates in every sense of the word.
Mm-hmm.
That makes them especially dangerous.
Mm-hmm. No. Okay, so no,
We'll be here if you need us.
let me see here. Proof of burden. Come on, search for evidence. That woman that left us on the station. Talk.
Anything
Come
new to
on.
report? Not really.
No.
Don't get me wrong. Let's just stick to the job at hand and concentrate on the mission.
Yeah, but I want to report. that woman
Maybe we can talk about it some
that
other time. Okay.
infiltrated us. Why hold prisoners aboard the Vigilant when you could? Will you have access? Will I have access?
We'll provide you with information, but any inventory or ship services, it's best you get from the fleet.
Mm-hmm.
It'll help you maintain your cover and also give you an idea.
Yeah, okay.
Let me know if you need anything else.
Can't report her then. I don't know if I like that. I would have given them the proof of her. I would have done it previously to the captain, but the other thing was more important, I think.
Where are we heading next?
So I had to answer that. Maybe I could have answered both of them. Maybe. It doesn't matter. Undock. It's not like she's evil. Evil, right? Okay, L. This one, travel to Neon. Travel to Neon. Land on Neon. Ooh, is there any other place we can land on Neon? I don't think it is. I don't think we can.
I picked up something you might be interested in.
What?
I'm listening.
Do you have anything interesting?
I do. You must have read my mind.
I heard you talking. Spice, stock. Okay.
Bye.
Ooh. Not flirting yet. Not yet. She's playing it difficult to get. Oh wow. That was a spike of fear of heights. Turning around that fast. Keep moving, yeah. I'm moving. Okay. Madame Sauvage. Is that left or right? I guess it's this way.
That side's a bad place for tourists these days.
Madame Sauvage. Don't get distracted. Oh, she's upstairs.
You looking to get zoned?
I'm looking for you.
Yeah. Well, if I had a credit for every time I heard that line, I wouldn't be stuck working in this place. So, I'm guessing you're the rook that Delgado sent. Well, let me save both of us some time. Turn around, fly back to the key, and tell the big boss that I'm in no mood to screw around. We'll make this deal when he starts taking me seriously.
Let's cut the crap and get to work. Who said no one's taking you seriously? Yeah.
Come on, give me a break. You're not exactly a top dog over there at the key, now are you? Sending me a rook to handle a job this risky is a goddamn insult.
I need specifics.
Specifics, huh? Okay, fine. I spent the last 3 months setting up this job, earned 2 contacts and a hell of a lot of credits. The whole time, I'm also keeping Bayou off our backs. That idiot even catches a whiff of money and he latches onto you like a damn leech.
The few times I've dealt with Benjamin Bayou in the past have been rather unpleasant, to say the least.
I've already talked to him, so why is that in here? We both need to do what we're told. If you want to piss off that guy by complaining, that's on you. Crimea River. Crimea River. Oh, what to do, what to do. We both need to do what we're told.
Yep, just like a couple of Model A's. Program us, point us in the right direction, and watch us go. I don't have a ton of time to stand here and screw around, so I'm gonna make this as clear as possible.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you some money.
Conduction grid tech, then you're gonna have to download it from the power core of Generdyne's facility in the underbelly.
Okay. What exactly is the power core?
Some fancy name the brain-trusted Generdyne calls the room where all the power from the conduction grid is stored. Cute, right?
Okay.
Hey, don't look at me. I didn't build the damn thing. All I know is that the tech inside the place is valuable.
Okay. So, what are we talking about?
I'm talking about Generdyne's main power plant for Neon. All their cushy offices might be up in the trade tower, but the nuts and bolts of their operation are running beneath the city.
Mm-hmm. And where's the underbelly?
Beneath your feet, genius.
Yeah, I know that, but...
It's the lowest level of Neon.
Yeah, I know that.
Generdyne and Xenofresh are down there.
Where the fish is,
along
yeah?
with some of the finest cuisine in the city.
Okay. And that sounds easy enough.
Love the confidence. But before you pull the ripcord, I'm afraid I need to add a bit of a wrinkle. While you're inside Generdyne, I need you to plant a virus into their system. It's a simple side job that'll earn you some credits. I think you can handle it.
I'm always interested in making extra money. The guy never mentioned anything about a virus. Nope, no way. I only came here to grab that data. Why should I bother doing this for you?
The elevator doesn't exactly go to the top floor in that head of yours, does it? Everything in the Crimson Fleet is accomplished through a decent helping of give and take. As in, I'm not going to give you the information to get your precious data unless you take this virus and upload it like I asked.
No, no way. Okay, Targada never mentioned. I'm always interested in making extra money.
Well, look at you. You're smarter than I thought.
We can do this. We can do
Generdyne
this.
has all sorts of tasty, valuable snacks in their databanks, and I want access. Here, take this micro drive and access the computer in Brayson Bayou's office.
Yeah, and I'm
It'll
reporting
do the
you.
rest on its own.
Research method: this high-speed wireless data collection simple should make the job in a pinch. Okay.
It might be wireless, but you aren't going to be able to use it from here, genius. Generdyne's got their place locked down tight. But, as usual, the weak link comes from the people that work there. I recommend you start with Ayumi Komiko, an upper-level exec at Generdyne. Get your hands on her security pass, and you'll have the run of the place. Ryujin Cloud doesn't mean shit at Generdyne. So you're gonna have to deal with Komiko and potentially her boyfriend, Benjamin Bayou. Anyway, you can find Komiko at Euphorica. Talk to the owner of the place, Micah. She'll point you in the right direction. As for dealing with Komiko herself, she's got an office in the trade tower if you're looking for something incriminating. The rest is up to you, Rook. When you're done, come meet me at the VIP booth in the Astro Lounge so we can celebrate.
Can you tell me this? Okay. Can you give me some, give me the lowdown on Euphorica?
Pretty laid-back club over in Ebside. Owner's name is Micah. She's young, which isn't nice. It has gang muscle to back her up. The little Aurora lounge she has tucked away in the building is the real gold mine. Said she modeled it after opium dens on old Earth. Bayou takes a cut of the profits, of course. But rumor says it's way less than he usually takes. No one knows why. Businesswoman. Tough as hull plating. She's the COO at Generdyne, and I can assure you she didn't get there with her winning smile. As for her relationships, well, that's a bit more complicated. Publicly, she's having a bit of a fling with Benjamin Bayou, but rumor has it that she's just using Bayou, having a little bit of fun on the side with Micah, the owner of Euphorica. If I were you, I wouldn't bother trying to appeal to her good nature. She's a manipulative person who uses people to get what she wants. Nepotism gets him the job at Generdyne as their chief technician, yet the guy doesn't know the first thing about electrical engineering. They obviously invented the position just to give them more on a salary. One of the many poorly kept secrets in Neon. Frankly, I think he's such a screw-up. Benjamin Bayou stuck his ass in that facility under the city to keep him out of the limelight.
Can you tell me anything useful about Generdyne?
Not much to tell, really. Thanks to their nifty little conduction grid, they're able to provide power for the entirety of Neon. Damn thing was supposed to be some kind of miracle invention, turning lightning into usable electricity. Neat trick, right? Only catch is that you need a planet like Voli, where lightning strikes often enough to make it feasible. Guess how many of those exist? Ding! If you said 0, you're absolutely correct. So Generdyne has been in dire financial straits for years.
What's the conduction grid? Yeah. But let them burn, MMAs are still around.
You're not the only one. The only reason they haven't folded is because they charge exorbitant fees for power. I'm talking 2 or 3 times what it costs in New Atlantis. Okay, now, on to round 2 of our little game. Guess who has a major stake in Generdyne and soaks up all that delicious profit? Oh, sorry. That's a good one, Rook. No, it's not Generdyne's shareholders. It's good old Benny Bayou. That son of a bitch has a finger in every single pie in this sorry excuse for a city. Generdyne's no different. All off the books, of course. How the hell do you think Brayson Bayou got the job down there? It wasn't because of his good looks or smarts, I can promise you that.
Okay.
Watch your step. Benjamin Bayou has eyes everywhere.
Let's get out of here. Get out of here.
That side's a bad place for tourists these days.
Shut the fuck up. Okay. This one and that one. That's it? Okay. So, which one is what? Ask me about your whereabouts and optional locate evidence to extort. Let's do this one optional first.
If Benjamin Bayou's ego was as combustible as... I've heard that Benjamin Bayou has a private penthouse at the top.
Generdyne Industries. Okay.
Yeah, what? Is this important? I'm really busy right now. Let me save you some time. If you're here for a job, we're not hiring. If you're here about the conduction grid tour, we shut it down a year ago. See that big yellow thing that's draped over almost the entire city? That's the grid, or what the locals call the span. Besides looking like some sort of madman's modern art piece, it's actually the main source of the city's power. Well, like I said, it's shut down. Had to cut the entire tour staff too. Look, I'm sorry if I'm blowing up at you, but I've got a ton of problems and no time to deal with them all. I'm afraid that things aren't going terribly well around here.
If you don't mind talking about it, I'm willing to listen.
I don't care if I'm allowed to or not. I'm happy to get this off my chest.
Yes.
The conduction grid went online almost 75 years ago.
80 years.
And since then, we haven't developed a single groundbreaking innovation. At this point, the money we're taking in as a power utility barely covers the waste that's going on in the research and development division.
Sounds like you need a new person in charge of research and development. Are you in charge around here?
Unfortunately, no. I'm in third on the corporate ladder. One step
Third,
above me
and
is
you're
Ayumi
a
Kono.
receptionist?
She's the COO of the company. And then there's Kaito Harada, our esteemed CEO, who never seems to be around.
Conductor is the only product?
No, of course not. We still produce smaller power systems and backup generators, but nothing even close to the magnitude of the conduction grid. Genodyne needs to come out with something spectacular to put us back on the map. If not, we'll remain stagnant forever, or worse.
Breaking even is better than being out of business.
Of course it is, but we're teetering on the edge of a precipice. One wrong move and the whole operation topples into the ocean. The problem is that Brayson Bayu, Administrator Bayu's brother, is
His
currently
brother.
heading up
I
the
thought
R&D
it was
division.
his son or
I
something.
swear to you, the man doesn't know the first
His
thing
brother.
about power systems or electromagnetic technology.
Why do you
I
care?
can give you 117 reasons. Our employees. If Genodyne goes completely under, how many of them will lose their jobs? How many might get cut in a restructure? My position puts me in charge of the welfare of our personnel. I can't in good conscience allow that to happen to them. Isn't it obvious? Administrator Bayu clearly leaned on Ms. Komiko to get his brother hired. It's nepotism in action.
You have to man up and fire the guy.
I actually need our CEO's approval for that. And so far, it's been denied. Look, I'm running out of options. No one above me seems to care what's going on. But I'm willing to take a chance. I have a full report on Brayson that I want to send to Administrator Bayu. But I don't know if he can be trusted. What do you think I should do?
If you're worried about this company, then send that report to Administrator Bayo.
You know what? You're absolutely right.
I'm getting this guy fired.
To run this company into the ground. Hey, look. Thanks for helping me out with this. It's been on my mind for a long time. If there's anything else you need, any questions at all, feel free to ask.
How can you tell how the conducting grid
The
works?
span above the city is outfitted with a specially developed electromagnetic absorption system. When a lightning discharge hits the span, the energy is instantly distributed across the grid to prevent overload. The energy is then transferred through a series of polyphasic capacitors and rectifiers to ensure all of the negative and positive strikes are equalized. At this point, the energy is clean, and it gets stored in massive storage cells in Neon's underbelly, from which it's parceled out and used for power. That's an excellent question, and the answer for it is surprisingly simple. The conduction grid is only effective in lightning-rich
Yeah,
environments.
I know that, but
That's why Volai was chosen as its primary
I need more
site.
information.
Genodyne has always hoped to adapt the grid's absorption technology for other applications, but nothing public has ever been announced. Genodyne was founded in 2232 by the original designer of the conduction grid, Felicia Cole. Working
Felicia.
from her facility in Neon, it took her almost 25 years to get the conduction grid up and running. That was Genodyne's first and last major
Major
success.
Mind if I ask some questions about
As long as it doesn't get me into serious trouble. Ask away.
Ooh, do you enjoy working on her? How long has she been your boss? That's all I want to ask for now. How long has she been your boss?
I've only been working here for a few years now, and she's been my boss the entire time. Well, the big boss is our CEO, Mr. Harada. But I've actually never met him. He lives somewhere in New Atlantis, I think.
Do you enjoy working on her?
She's my boss. She's fine, I guess. Look, like I said, I don't want to get into serious trouble. She might be a bit tough on all of us, but being responsible for Neon's power grid is a very stressful position. Sometimes that stress trickles down. Whoa. Okay, that's crossing the line. I can't discuss company matters like this.
Manipulation. Come on.
Huh. That makes a lot of sense, now that I think
Okay.
about it.
I'm sure we can work something out. Well, nobody else needs to know about this.
I hope I can trust you. Okay, listen. You didn't hear this from me, but I know she's up to something with Benjamin Bayou. He was in her office a few weeks ago, and they had some kind of shouting match. It got really heated until Bayou stormed out the door. I don't know what it was about, but I happen to know Miss Komiko keeps audio recordings of all her meetings in her safe. And before you ask, yes, I'll unlock it for you.
Oh, wow.
Just don't tell anyone I helped, okay?
If you're so nervous about being involved, why are you allowing me to me into her safe?
Because I'm sick and tired of the corruption that's running through this city.
Yes.
People around here spend half their lives terrified about being backstabbed. Spend the rest of it planning on how they're going to screw over someone else. Something rotten is going on in this company. And one day, I hope to find out what it is.
Mm-hmm. That's all I want.
Sure, no problem.
Okay. Exit.
It was great speaking with you.
Okay, so her safe is door.
This shift doesn't end soon. That is not going to be
Her
happening.
safe is here. Meeting with bioevidence.
I'm gonna pretend you didn't just steal that.
Damn. I didn't.
You're out there a lot, right? In space.
I'm out there a lot, right? In space. Come on, Sarah. Lobby. Okay, so now we have to listen to that recording. Where do we need to go? Over there. Okay. So information. Is it miscellaneous? Notes. Notes. Christmas Carol. Evidence. Emergency. No. Hey, come on. Meeting with evidence.
Alright,
Meeting.
What was so important I had to come to the office in the middle of the night?
It's the numbers, Ayumi. I don't like what I'm seeing.
If you'd stop interfering with my company, the numbers would be better.
Your company? That's funny. I thought it belonged to Mr. Harada.
Give me a break. We both know he set that identity so we could both reap the profits off the books.
If Generdyne was showing a profit, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
How the hell am I supposed to make a profit when all I have is your brother, the idiot, as my chief technician?
I'd choose your next words very carefully, Miss Komiko. Raise the utility costs to your client, cut some staff, I don't care how you do it. I want Generdyne's profit soaring by the end of the month. And if I ever hear you talking about bracing like that again, well, I'm sure you can imagine the consequences.
Okay. Okay.
Not interested.
Galbank. Terror Brew. Okay, let's go to the underbelly. And let's see what we have to do here. Forager. Oh, right, first we need to talk to them.
Okay, let's
Okay,
settle
so
this
let's
once
save
and
it
for all.
and end it here.
Generosity